It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you. We're downtown Barcelona, just having a little something to eat, just having a little coffee. We are coming at you with an incredible subject. Our subject is, why is the online world? Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Why is the online world? I think the business, the main thing to do nowadays.
Exactly. Why is it the best place to earn nowadays? So we have so many reasons why, and I even being here in Barcelona, okay, that's one of the main reasons right now. We're succeeding, we're traveling, we have freedom, we're able to do all the things that we wished and prayed for, and it's here. Okay? So thank you all for joining. I'm so grateful that all of you joined. Let's go ahead and let's go to our first business partner here, Amit. Amit, how are you? God bless you. Why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us why is it why is the online world the best place to earn nowadays?
Hello, everyone. Nice to see everyone here today. Yeah, online world, best place to earn income nowadays. Although we all have our typical jobs, I know in my case, I work as a first responder. I'm a full-time firefighter, and I have lots of friends, and all of us are in different industries. Some are RMTs, some are physios, nurses, and everyone. One thing we all have in common is everyone always says, I'm sure this might be the same for you guys. Like, what do you want to do? When we ask each other, and they always say, we want to travel more. We want to get out there. We want our time back. We want more time to do this. And everything, the common theme is travel, and everyone just wants more time. And what this business offers is just more time for you to do what you love. And most importantly, travel, right? And if you do come to the online world, like many people are starting to nowadays learn, is you're able to do that. You're able to travel and earn online. And regardless of what industry, what business you're in, or what company you work in, all those companies now have an online presence, right? Everyone's moving online. How fast did Amazon boom? Like in the last 10 years, like in 2010, there were nothing, and now they're everything. Everyone is going Amazon if you need something, shopping, groceries. Everyone just goes online and orders it and just delivered to your house, right? And everyone is starting to see the potential of moving things online. And if they had an online business, but one thing that I know people struggle with is just finding something legitimate to do online. Unfortunately, like in the online space, there are a lot of scams. There are a lot of things that people are scared of and that could turn them away. And people have lost some money doing that type of stuff. But what we are here to show you guys is that we are real. This is a real business, and it's legit that you can make legitimate money here. So we are here to present to you our business, and we've all been here for many years, and we are going to be here for many years to come, still doing these business talks and showing you guys that it's legitimate. And Georgia's living it. Like, she moved to a different country, as you guys will hear. Georgia and Tito, they moved to another country because of this, and it's truly possible for many people. And for me, the biggest thing is to earn and travel and to show people that this is real. For my age group, mostly, I know like my family and friends, the traveling is the biggest part and earning. So when it comes to this topic, that's what I like to tell people, that I've already done it. I've traveled in Europe and many other countries. I know Paulo has done it as well, taking this business on the road, and is capable. I'm sitting here on my laptop. All I have to do is take my laptop with me and go to wherever I'm going. So that's the biggest thing I would like to say about this topic.
Love it, definitely. I see so many of your photos and just where you've been, and I'm always like, whoa, you were there, you were there, you were there. And you had your business running in the background. See, the thing is in this business, you can go hard or you can go like really slow. You could choose. I remember there's a person in our community is like, why do you go so hard? I was like, why not? If I have the time, why not? Like, the thing is my kids, they're very self-sufficient. I taught my kids, to, do for themselves. They fix themselves a little breakfast. They They fix themselves things. There's snacks galore in our shelves. Like they go, so it's really and truly, we spend time together as a family. So if I need to do something really quick on the business, I go and I do it, right? I'm telling them, all right, guys, go ahead. You just want to watch a little movie on the laptop real quick. I'll do something on the computer. So it's really, really easy, you know, to go ahead and follow the business and take it with you. So why not? Why not backpack around the world? Why not enjoy life? Why not come to beautiful Barcelona? We're smack downtown right now. We was doing some shopping down here, and we decided to stop at this beautiful little, I guess, cafe slash pub. Yeah, so it's called Obama, which is weird. But yeah, I don't even think they know who Obama is in the US. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, Amit. So let's go to Akina now. Akina, why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us why is it, you know, the best thing to do right now to earn online?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me, and it's so awesome to see you in Barcelona. It's still surreal to me, and it's pretty cool to see the background there and the beautiful city. One day soon, I'll see you there. But yeah, so I think yeah, like you said, there's several reasons why it's, you know, the best place to earn online income is online. I One of the reasons is to be able to create an income stream, like not only for myself, but for my husband and family, and to sort of create, you know, that extra large emergency fund. You know, my husband's a mechanical engineer, and he makes a pretty good living. So, you know, if anything happens, you know, in terms of his job, then we have an emergency like backup. And to me, having an online business, it provides the ultimate time and location flexibility. I just realized I never introduced myself. My name's Akina, and I've been doing this business for just over a year, and it's been an incredible experience so far. But yeah, going back to my point of creating that sort of emergency fund and like just an extra income stream is, you know, as we saw a few years ago with COVID, I can't believe it's been already 3 years, but you know, having one income stream like from a traditional job like might not be enough these days, and dare I say it might be risky having only one income stream, because anything can happen, right? With the world, with your health, with just anything can happen. So just going a little like with my personal experience and my husband, like, and not to stir any controversy, but you know, he was it was mandatory for him to get the vaccine, and he had to get it for his job. So you know, he still needs to make a living, so he had to get the vaccine. So he did, and even though he went against what he wanted to do, he did it. And you know, he experienced a really severe side effect, which he's still dealing with today, 2 years later. So you know, at the time it really turned his world upside down, and it impacted his health, and it created a bunch of additional stress. And you know, he got to the point where he might have quit his job because of what happened with his health. So you know, it was at that point where we were really looking for a backup, you know, because you always need something as in case. So I believe that it's best to diversify and have a backup plan, you know, create more than one income stream if you can. So thank you so much. Back to you.
I remember you telling me that, Akina, and I remember I was so curious. I was like, what happened and how? And aren't you going to sue them? Aren't you going to sue the company that gave the shot? Like, I was like, honestly, I'm not totally not. I'm going to protest and do, and whoever took it, whoever didn't. You know, it's everybody has their own opinion, but the fact that it was mandatory. Do you know how many business partners I have in this business currently because they did not want to do with the jobs wanted them to do with, you know, taking the COVID shot and all of that. So it was it was a very big decision for a lot of people, and it was a hard choice, and a lot of people did quit because of that, and they started this business. I have people till this day. But the thing is unfortunately, if something like that did occur, and I've seen it so many times, your employer, oh well, or there's nothing they can do, right? There's nothing they can do for you. So you're putting yourself at risk. You're in many situations. Oh my goodness, Tito, he fell off a scaffold in doing construction. And I just was like, why aren't you going to sue them? Why this or that? And he's like, you can't. How are you supposed to do that? Because you are in a dangerous job. People ever so often die in construction, and it's just, well, they knew that it was going to be a dangerous job, whatever the case may be. But imagine if you can have something where you can take anywhere with you, where you can take it on a trip, you can take it with your kids, where you can literally, be cooking and hanging out and getting leads and buyers at the same time. So yeah, I'm really happy for you, Akina, that you found this, because you totally deserve this. You've been through a lot. I know it, trying to find something like this, and you're so successful. You're doing so amazing. And I think one of the reasons why you're doing so amazing is because you've been there and done it all, and you're like, finally, I found something where there's a lot of money in it and it works.
And you have a coach like you.
And you have a coach like me, Tito said. We're gonna show what Tito's doing. He's eating something really amazing. How was your food, Tito?
Amazing.
Everything here is really good. So we're just gonna say that. Okay. Thank you, Akina. God bless you. All right, Angelina, and I'm so sorry again about what happened with your husband. And he is a trooper because he acts like nothing's wrong. He's amazing. God bless him. Okay, Angelina, why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about why the online world is the best place to earn right now. Sorry, you're on mute there, girl.
Can you hear me now? Hello guys, my name is Angelina. I live in Canada, in Ontario, Hamilton, the small city. With my children, that's my 3 boys and my husband. And the reason I joined here online is because I didn't want to leave my kids and go to work. I didn't want to miss any of the time working and then coming back and working again, only just because I have to go back to work the next day. So this is the reason I thought taking something online would be the best. But I didn't know when I took online that this would be giving me the opportunity to be my own boss. I've always had this problem in the past when I used to work. That was 16 years ago. I stayed home for 16 years. I never wanted to listen to the boss telling me what to do. It always hurt me somewhere. I always felt very offended. I would not show, of course. I would just have to listen to whatever they said as a secretary or a receptionist or something like that. But I didn't like them bossing over. So when I started this work, I realized that this is your own job, like your own work. You are the boss of what you're doing. You don't have to listen to anybody. You can do as you like. Like you can wake the time you want. You can work the time you want. You can take a off day the day you want. You can also, you don't have to wait a whole year or in some cases 6 months to go for a vacation, and in the end they might even cancel that vacation. You don't have to do all that. In fact, when you're on vacation, like Amit said, you can still keep working because you're not glued to your laptop or your cell phone for 6 to 8 hours continuously the way work is. You just advertise, and whatever queries you have, you attend to them as per your convenience. And this is the reason why I'm here. It's flexible. It's, if my children are crying or they're falling down or they are hungry, I don't have to say, oh, sorry, I'm on a call, I cannot attend the baby. It's not that way, right? I can always come back to that person who's questioning me about my business on a later stage when my children are safe, when at this point they're being noisy. I'm sorry about the noise. So these are the reasons. Like I said, I had some points written. Sometimes I forget. I'm sorry about that. Alarm clocks, I never liked that. And this is the reason why I didn't like to wake up early in the morning for schools. That was very annoying. You don't have to have alarm clocks to go to work. You don't have to travel. Sometimes you don't want to drive because women get stressed out, and I do all the time. You just have to stay home and do your work whenever you feel like. You're not traveling, you're not wasting time in commute, you're not looking for a wardrobe that looks appealing to everyone. I'm at this point in my home clothes, as you can see, and it's all okay. Like, you have to be presentable, of course. You don't want to stand without any clothes there. So those kind of things. I'm sorry, just please give me a moment. I wrote some points and I'm forgetting. The reason I wrote them because I forget. It's not because this is rehearsed or something. All right, well, for now, that's all. Let me just pass it on to Georgia back. Thank you.
Beautiful. You're welcome. And I remember when you had your coaching call, and you was like, one of the biggest reason is my headsets. My headsets bother my ears, and even though I was working at home, it bothered me. And I like the fact that I can go to my children. I'm not stuck at a desk. You continue to bring that up, and he was like, I could not go to my children. Like, I can't stop it. It's like me being at work, even though I'm home. And I do have business partners that do work from home, other jobs, and same thing. I'm like, come to the Zoom. I'll help you where you're at. Oh, no. I can't take a break. I can't take a break. I'm on duty. I'm like, this is the job. And
Exactly.
even though they're working from home, they're still 8 hours straight at that desk. Maybe they can have a wash.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
We are so flexible. And look at you guys. You all are just chilling out there and working at the same time. It's not even work. It's fun. It's like meeting with your friends. As soon as you see us, it's like, oh, hi, Angelina. Hi, Amit. It's that kind. So it's not taxing. It's not pressure. It's not stressful. It's in fact fun. It's the opposite.
well, the thing is I think we all have the same goal, and a lot of us have had the same experience. We've been burned by our boss, by our employers, by an online scam. There's something going on where we're all like, oh, thank God we found something good, right?
Yes.
And also, thank God we found something where we can finally earn online if we put our time and effort. Okay? So thank you, Angelina. God bless you.
Thank you. Bless you too.
Paulo. Thank you. The man of the hour. How are you, Paulo?
I'm doing well. My allergies are really bad this time of the year. I'm like just a hay fever, but no, I'm doing good. Other than that, but yeah, great view, you guys. Wish I was in Barcelona. I haven't been there for years.
Like, wait till all of you come visit me. We're gonna take that cruise. Remember?
Yeah.
We're all gonna meet up. So don't worry. The Barcelona cruise is coming. So, all right. Why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the subject? Why is the online world the best place to earn nowadays?
Yeah, definitely. So hi everyone. My name is Paulo Perlez. Born in the Philippines, grew up in Calgary, but live here in Vancouver now. Background with my career, I've been nursing for over 20 years. I do oncology clinical trials, and I brought that up because I'm going to talk about it in a bit. But yeah, I'm going to touch on just sort of like what Amit mentioned, what Akina and what Angelina mentioned. And so from my personal experience, why working online is the best way to earn income is the fact that we all have this. We are glued to our phones no matter what. You're going to the bathroom, you're on your phone. You're walking down the street, you're on your phone. You're crossing the street and on your phone, which you shouldn't be doing, but you're on your phone all the time. And so with our business system, our business program that we offer people who don't know where to start an online business, we teach you how to market on social media. Our automated system that some people touched on here is automated. Our email campaigns, our weekly webinars, our coaches that sell the high-end products that we have in the back end that we have selected specifically because it pays the best commissions in the online world. We do that selling for you. So you're only focused on one part of the business, which is the marketing side, which takes a lot of that stress off of you as a business owner. If you have owned a business or currently owning, like have a brick and mortar business, you know how hard it is to take time off work. Or if you're a consultant, you can't just take off time from work because you leave work, you're not going to get paid. Whereas because our business is portable, it's flexible, you can take it anywhere. And like Ahmed mentioned, I was traveling through Central America all from December to January. I was gone for about 3 weeks. I had just my phone. I didn't bring my laptop because I didn't want to lug it around, but I just had my phone and I was able to do the business. I was able to make a sale. I made just over 1,200 for a sale while I was away, spending money, vacationing, spending time with my partner, my friends, and doing a new experience. Like we went from all the way from the Guatemala and drove all the way down to Costa Rica. So that just shows you how portable and flexible it is and how you can still earn an income. The other part too is the health aspect, which I'm glad that Kina brought that up because I was burnt out twice in my career as a nurse, and I have told myself I will never experience that again because burnout is real. Burnout happens multiple times to people. A lot of times people don't recognize it till the very end, and that's to the point where they're hating their job, but they're stuck. They're stuck there. They don't know what to do, and they hate coming to work. They're having arguments with colleagues. They're tired. They're exhausted. They're stressed, but they feel like they have no choice. And we want to show people that there is an option out of that. There's a way out of that 9 to 5 that we can teach you how to do that as long as you are coachable and ready for a change. Because working as an oncology clinical trials nurse, I've spoken to many patients over the years about how what Ahmed said, the time thing. We have very limited time in this world. And so my patients, when I speak to them, they're just like, I wish I had more time to see my daughter get married. I wish I had more time to see my niece and nephew, to see my grandkids grow up. I wish I had more time to go travel. And so people who have cancer, they've got very limited time, and we're all pretty healthy. Most people are pretty healthy. And so we choose to, if you choose to sit at a desk and do the repeat of like go to work, be stressed out, go home, eat, sleep, and repeat that cycle, then you're not living your life to the best. We've got only so much time in this world that we need to be able to use it wisely and be able to spend it with the people we care about and do the things that you enjoy. The other thing too I want to mention is just like diverse income streams. And so Akina touched on that as well. And so with the diverse income streams, with our business model, we also have multiple income streams as well. So it's not just 1 or 2 income streams. We've got a few other income streams, which if you're working a day job as well, you've just added 2-3 other income streams on top of that, which is amazing because you, as Akina said, you want to diversify your portfolio of where you're earning cash. Because if your partner loses a job, and within our community, we've seen a lot of couples where their husband or their wife had lost their jobs. And thankfully, they had the business because it supported them throughout that tough time. So they were not having to worry about the financial means to pay the bills, to pay the mortgage, to feed their kids, and so on. And then the other thing too is, the last part too is that you can pass this down to your family members. And so my nursing career, when I die, it dies with me. I can't pass it on to somebody else. But this business, I can pass it on. I can pass it on to, if I have kids, but I don't know if I'm going to have kids, but pass it down to maybe my niece or nephew or my brother or my, the next of kin. But it's just a business that you can grow, nurture, have it produce an income, an ongoing passive income that you can pass down to your family. I mean, imagine that. Like, you don't have to worry about your kids and their financial future because you have that taken care of for you. That's all I have to say about this topic. And don't wait any longer. I know a lot of people say they don't have the time to do it, they don't have the funds to do it, but sit down and be honest with yourself and see where you're spending your money, because a lot of times people are spending their money because they're eating takeout a lot. They're buying unnecessary materialistic things that they don't need, which you can actually invest into this business. And because you're a small business owner, you can write off a lot of this stuff. It's a tax write-off because you're needing to do this to run your business, which not a lot of people are aware of. They just look at the dollar signs and think that they're wasting money. But if you change your mindset and look at it as an investment, you're investing into your future for yourself and the people that you care about.
100%. And me and Theo always talk about that because we run ads, and that's what Paulo's talking about. You can do free ads, you can do paid ads. Um, we decide to do paid ads and free ads. I do the free ads. Tito does the paid ads because he just got done with construction, right?
Yeah.
So while he was doing construction, he literally was having his ads running for him. He just got this lovely cup of coffee from this place. Enjoy your coffee while we're on this online business. Might as well enjoy your life here in Barcelona. I'll give you guys a better little view. Let me change my view here, and I'll show you this amazing view and how grateful we are. And Paulo said a lot of it all. You know that we can travel the world, we can do whatever we want, and try some different delicious foods, and have fun, and experience something that I haven't experienced before. Tito experienced it, but he was alone. He was lonely when he was experiencing it. Now he has someone to experience it with, and he has money now. And he told me that. He said, "Okay, yeah, Spain is nice if you have money. Okay, but if you don't have
Spain
money,
is nice if you don't have to go to work.
exactly." And that's what he said. I would have never wanted to go back to Spain before.
I'd rather work in Canada. If I want to work somewhere, I'd rather work in Canada. Because in Spain, you get up at 7 in the morning, you don't come back home until 8 o'clock in the afternoon. Your days just waste by working
Yeah.
your 9 to 5. So I'm grateful to be here, and I don't have to get up in the morning to go, ask somebody to go to the washroom or whatever. You know, washroom breaks, food breaks, whatever. We make our own breaks. We are our own bosses. My name is
Yeah, why don't you introduce yourself and then go ahead and
my name
and
is
tell us
Tito
about the
Iván
subject.
Hernandez. I've done this business for about a year now, a year and something.
Hola.
And I've been in this business for about a year. And why is it the best thing right now to do? You know why? Because you can be your own boss. You can earn more money than the 9 to 5. You can get rich yourself. You're not making somebody else rich,
Mhm.
and you can live life however you want it. That's pretty much. I mean, and especially if we have a business like this, that you don't have to do much in this business, but advertise. I mean, you do have to put your hours, put a couple hours a day, because the business is not going to run. It's not going to run for you if you don't start. If you don't put the first start in this business, which is you learning the business, you wanting like to set up a business. It takes time to learn something new, right? So the first couple of months you're gonna go hard, yeah. But once the business runs for you, the business runs in the back without you doing, much effort, and especially if it's a 9 to 5 job, you know. Um, you start thinking, well, maybe this online business. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this online business because I don't know what. We have the kids at home.
Sorry.
Right? And you can,
Sorry, our children was calling.
yeah, you can. I'm gonna call them once again.
It's okay. They're fine. They asked if I was on a live. They know I'm on a live because they know this time. So that's my Mikey. My Mikey works on my business for me. He sends the actual post that we need to post because we, as coaches, and also our business partners, well, Akina did tons, and also Ahmed, we make posts for you. So you can share on your pages so you can get buyers.
Yeah.
So you can get sales. So Mikey does that for me, and he knows that I'm on a live right now. He's in tune with the business.
I wanted to elaborate, guys. Georgia said before that there's paid ads and that there's free advertising, okay? But I mean, listen, for the pay ads, mostly people what they do is at the 9 to 5, they it's like a circle. It's like the same routine, okay? So you go to work, you work your whole weeks, 2 weeks, you get paid, let's say $1,200. You pay the rent. You got a little bit of money that you save for your traveling in your future, or you spend it on restaurants, beer, whatever, going out with your friends, right? What if you guys work your 9 to 5 and would spend that little bit of money that you guys spend on yourselves, spend it on the business? That's that's buying time. Instead of working a 9 to 5, you guys can work the 9 to 5, buy yourself more time, join this business. This business is amazing. It'll give you more time. It'll give you more income. You can choose either to quit the 9 to 5 like I did, because you don't want to work no more. You just want to work in the online world.
Yeah.
It's basically easy. You have a phone. The phone makes you money. You wake up, you get buyers, you get leads. The good
Yeah.
thing about this business is because it has an automated system that works in the back, and all you gotta do is advertise. We don't go knocking door to door. We don't go, grabbing clients from anywhere, not like bugging people. We don't accumulate products. We get paid by checks. It's legal. They give us T4s. Let's say here is much easier for us because we don't have to
So,
go to the bank and
say-
deposit our checks. They
for
go
people-
directly, right?
Sorry.
So,
Yeah, like for people don't know what T4s are that are not from Canada. What do you mean?
the taxes.
Yes.
Everybody does
Tax
the taxes in this world, right? We gotta pay the government,
Yeah,
right?
so
Well, this
they give us tax slips or
This-
W-9 in the States or wherever you are. We had a person reaching out to us from India and he said, I want to get paid in India.
Direct deposit.
Yeah, he's what was he, a chef in India?
he's a chef, pastry chef.
Pastry chef in India. He wants to stay in India, but then he's moving to UK. I said, yeah, you get paid in India. As soon as you move to UK and you have your residence there, you can change if you want. So that's how amazing it is. Right now, my business is in Canada. I'm still a legal resident in Canada, but I'm taking a long vacation here. I'm here, and I'm. This is how we're spending our days, And me and my children have been doing that till Tito winded up quitting his job, and yeah. So thank you, Tito. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself, and I'm gonna speak about the subject. I chose this subject for a reason. So I'm Georgia Williams. You want to give them a call? I see that you want to give them a call. So I'm Georgia Williams. I'm a president and CEO. I'm a coach. I started this business about 4.5 years ago, and I haven't looked back. When I started this business, I have to admit, I was a little bit like freaked out because I didn't know how to work a laptop. I knew how to work my computer because my computer was like touchscreen. So, and then when I was like, I had to work my laptop, I was like, oh my goodness, like I don't know how to do this, but literally the training walked me through everything. I Googled everything, and it was pretty simple afterwards. I just stopped letting my fears get the best of me. But here's a little bit of, how you'd start and your experience. So let me explain to you my experience a little bit in the beginning. So when I started this business, I had no money. I was in debt, right? I was really in debt, and I had a broken down car, and I was going through a lot. So I literally seen this at the time when I needed money most. And I was either going to take a job from Costco presenting, samples, or I was going to take a job at a car dealership making like $200 a sale. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, like I'm going to need childcare. I'm going to need people to cook for my kids healthy. Like I don't want to leave my kids with people again. And my babies were small. I had 2-year-old twins, and I had a 4-year-old. So they wasn't even in school yet. So with that being said, this business fell into my lap. And when this business fell into my lap and I seen all of the products, I seen how much I'd be making, I seen what I'd be doing, I'm like, oh my goodness, why isn't everybody doing this? I swear on anything, that's exactly what I felt. Like, why didn't I see this before? Where is this business hiding? Okay, maybe God just sent it to me, at that moment. But long and behold, here I am. Okay, a year and a couple months into the business, I paid off my $30,000 worth of debt. I purchased a new vehicle for me and my family. And then me and Tito came together about 2 years into the business. And then we moved into a $3 million home in West Kelowna.
I got what, 12 G's the first 5 weeks.
Yeah, he the first 5 weeks he joined the business too. He wasn't stupid. He was like, how are you making all that money? And I was like, well, I have an online business.
It was weird because I used to just, let me see, I was never looking for an online business. I just seen her there, and I was curious to ask her, wow, what is she doing? She's always on Instagram, and she doesn't seem like she does anything else, right? So what is she doing? You dedicate yourself to do videos, whatever.
Yeah.
No, she's just simply enjoying her life with her family, with her kids, day by day. And she would she would just make a note of it and people would see it.
Yeah.
But then she asked me, what do you want to do in life? I said, I don't want to be working in construction for the rest of my life. And if I'm going to be working at this job, well, I'd rather party all night, throw my life away, because this is the only things I'm gonna be waking up every day at 5:30 in the morning to work in the rain, in the snow, everywhere, and you're dirty. You have no life basically. And then you're also, if you're a hard worker, they whip you.
They put you to work harder.
They put you to work harder. You know what? Sometimes they don't pay you. They don't pay you in time. Sometimes they tell you, "Oh, we're gonna pay you one day," and then they don't pay you. The first company that I worked for, construction, they told, because I had papers, right? I had Canadian papers, but I was also working, underneath the table at the first job that I got, right? It was getting paid cash. It was it's a company from Mexico, and you know what they said? One day I told them, I said, listen, I want more money, and I want to move to a company that has papers, right? So what I did is, before asking him, I jumped to a different company. Well, guess what? The guy, he didn't want to pay me. He didn't want to pay me until I showed him that I had papers. Until I said that, I'm going to sue you. I'll sue you. Like, it's really big in Canada here. You're supposed to pay your workers, and right away he paid me, but he paid me with my papers, so he took taxes away. But it's okay. What happens in a 9 to 5 is the bosses have you grabbed by the throat. I'm gonna say, okay.
You want to say something bad?
Yeah, I'm gonna say something bad, man. We're live here, right? But I'm
Maybe
just
you would
saying,
say in Spanish.
the 9 to 5, the 9 to 5 is a bribe. They bribe you with a paycheck for you to forget your dreams.
Yeah.
And in school, the same thing. They bribe you with A classes, C and all that stuff, to bribe you to forget what you love to do.
Yeah.
And as you grow, you start, all the thing is what the government taught you, what the system has taught you, what they teach you for you to be in control.
They don't teach you how to live a freedom lifestyle, how to control your spending, how to invest, how to get great credit, how to reinvest, how to go into real estate and buy a whole bunch of properties, how to make $1 million in online business. They don't teach you that. They don't want to teach you that. They want to keep you down. But thank you, Fido. Getting back to the subject real quick, I wanted to say why what this subject is about and how much this means to me. Because first of all, it's no secret nowadays. Everything's being taken over by computers, robots. People are being told, you can't work here no more. People are getting fired all around the world. Businesses are going down. People are losing their jobs. I know it was a long time ago, but still, like Blockbuster, out, got taken over by Netflix. Walmart, thousands of employees all over the world. They got now your own checkout. It's okay. They know people are going to steal. They're okay with that nowadays because, well, they're not paying as much on employees anymore. Same thing with all of the markets here. I thought in Spain it would be different. Spain is just as technology. I didn't know that. I thought, okay, I'm going to Europe. They have just as much technology here.
I was gonna say in Spain. Sorry, I thought you were
No,
saying
go on.
about the money wise. In Spain,
Okay.
it's not very good because I'm not gonna go into all politics and stuff.
Yeah.
But the government here is very corrupted. So it's in Spain, there's not much work here in Spain. They pay a minimum wage. People are looking for ways out. People that I know are asking me, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I want to start this
I wanna
business
start
right away.
this
Please
business
let me
right away. I'll
start.
do anything. The
Exactly.
things that they don't know English, but with this business,
You don't need to
it's
know
starting
English.
to try.
Yeah.
You don't need to know English. You don't need to. It's starting to be, spread out of the world that it can be Spanish online business. It could be translated
Exactly.
to Spanish because this is the online world, right?
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna hit a jackpot here for people in Spain because
start
they don't
earning
know.
online. Exactly.
they
They're
don't
gonna be the
know
biggest
that we
sellers.
can advertise in Canada. We can advertise.
Exactly.
We can make money out of the country by being in the country, right? So very soon I'm gonna
See,
start introducing that.
If you like, what I noticed is everywhere you're going, people are losing their jobs. People are being taken over by computers. People are being taken over by the online world, by robots. Even at some places, they have robots serving people their food. Okay? No matter where you turn, no matter where you go, there's online shopping. There's online banking. There's online grocery shopping. Uber Eats, everything's online. And even, yes, people have to come bring it. Still, everything's ordering online. So if everything's going online, why would you not start an online business that's legit, that's affiliated with a company that's never going to go away? Believe me, this company's been around since 50 years and they're continuously growing. Okay?
I want to say something now that we're in Barcelona. Hola, damas y caballeros, los que me están escuchando. Estoy aquí en Barcelona. Hace 12 años que no estaba aquí en el país. Y sin embargo, tengo un negocio en línea que me dedico a publicar en Canadá, Estados Unidos, fuera de España. Sigo trabajando en Canadá, pero no vivo en Canadá. Es una maravilla. Y en ese negocio no se tiene que molestar a la gente, no se tiene que acumular productos en tu casa, no se tiene que vender ningún producto, porque lo único que hacemos es publicar. We advertise. Y la única cosa es que si no sabes hacer eso, nosotros te enseñamos. Somos coaches, CEOs, presidents. Hay una escuela que te enseña. Son estos bajos, gente muy maja, Ahmed, Paulo, son muy conocidos en el negocio, te pueden ayudar en todo. Yo, si queréis un cambio en la vida, mirar el free workshop que tenemos, poner vuestro email, poner vuestro nombre, y si queréis que os lo traduzcamos, nosotros os echamos una mano. El negocio es fácil porque se aprende, todo lo que se aprende es fácil, pero tienes que echarle tu tiempo. No es como Bitcoin y un scam o lo que sea, que deja el dinero dentro y te da dinero. No, esto es un investment. Esto es en un futuro.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
With Bitcoin, and it's like, oh, you'll get money really quick. No, you won't. Like a lot of these Bitcoins and things are scams, and they're saying, oh, you got money. Look at your phone, and you can say that in Spanish. But what I see is, if it's real, it fell. Like my family invested in all these things. There's some of my sisters and brother-in-laws, they invested, and they was like, we should have took out because now we have nothing from it. But anyways, if you want, you can continue to explain that.
Dicen que, por ejemplo, dice la gente que lo de Bitcoin
Yeah.
ganas dinero muy rápido, pero la verdad es que no, porque eso es que son scams.
Yeah.
Este negocio no son scams. Lo llevo haciendo un año, ella 4. Mucha gente aquí lleva haciendo el negocio 6 años. Aquí están. Pablo lo lleva haciendo 6 años. No, Apple lo lleva haciendo 5 o 6 años también. Y siguen aquí. Así que el negocio funciona. Y si quieres, ya sabéis, me podéis llamar a mí, me podéis preguntar lo que queráis. Yo doy las respuestas. Pero mejor que estar mirando a alguien que se haga rico, ¿por qué no probáis vosotros? Porque esto funciona.
Thank you. It's so crazy being here right now because we're so close to the road. This is Barcelona. Look at these people eating over there. They're on like little stools. Like it's so cute here, and it's like wow. So I'm enjoying being in a different country and this experience. And I advise anybody, even if you're wealthy, why not make an extra income? Because it'll give you time. It'll give you time, and it'll prepare you for when that business that you have, that's brick and mortar, meaning these bricks and these employees and the food and everything in here, when this is no longer, you can do this, and you got fired or your business, God forbid, went down and it's not doing good right now in that area or whatever the case may be, the online world and your business will catch you, because we're advertised to where people are on morning, day, and night. We can't change the world with this, internet taking over. It is. Everybody is on there day and night. I don't want my kids to be on the line morning, day, night, even though I am an online business owner and I want people to buy from me online and see my ads. At the same time, I see what the world's heading to. People are like literally glued to their phones, glued to every type of, I'll call it gadget. I'm real old school. Gadget or device, laptop, whatever it may be. Okay. And, it's where the world is heading. And if you're not online, just like, I'm pretty sure it was, I'm not sure if it was, I think it was Warren Buffett. If you're not online, if your business is online, you're going to be, out of business. Okay. And if you want to succeed in the online world, this is the place. We're not going anywhere. You've been watching us for this long. And if you're new to these pages and you've just seen us, go take a look at who we are. We'll add you into our Earn Online Academy. Watch our free workshop. Our free workshop is live tonight at 5 p.m. PST or 3 a.m. Europe time here in Spain. But that is where you want to go. You want to watch our free workshop. I hosted one of those. If you're going on to one of my business partners page, you'll see the one I hosted. If you're going to go on to Paulo, you'll see the one that he was on as literally a panelist, and he gave his testimony. He explained the business. So that's your next step. And we have our Earn Online Academy. As soon as you add your name and your email to any one of our websites there that you see on top of this post, on top of this video, if you add your name and your email, reach out to us and let us know that you registered for free, and we'll add you into our Earn Online Academy so you can see what we're really about. And this is a smaller group. We did this on purpose so we can literally, answer your needs, your questions, so you're not overwhelmed. But we do have a bigger online business group. Once you sign up, we're going to add you into there. You're going to see the products, you're going to see the community, you're going to see everything. But your first step is to watch that free workshop, because that's where the nuts and bolts, the meat and potatoes, even though I'm vegan, that's where you get all your information. Coming at you from Barcelona, Spain, downtown. There's nothing but, beauty here, tourists, fancy, beautiful little restaurants. The shops here are amazing. They literally look like it's royalty in there. There's marble floors. The cores of the outside looks like, one of the famous, painters back in the day, like is literally, yeah, it's like,
vending machines, like the 80s.
It's crazy. Like the old school build. You know what you could tell? You could tell that there was amazing builders here back in the day, and they created these crazy buildings with these crazy statues, and then they turned them now into shops and into Zara's and H&M and Gucci or Boss. They turned them into these shops. Swarovski. It's just an amazing experience. Why stay in that same town you're in all your life? Why be unhappy? Why be unhappy in that job? Why do the same thing morning, day, and night? You only have one life to here on this, one life to live here on this earth. Why not live it happy? Okay, if you're Christian or if you're religious, you don't have to be broke and unhappy and sit still. No, you can be powerful. You can change the world. Money is power. You can feed the hungry. You can change your whole life. You can help your family. You can bring a whole bunch of people back from your home country and help them get out of poverty. You can do so many amazing things. We've experienced it. I've helped people. We helped our family. We did amazing things. I'm building such an incredible empire for my children. And even for my business partners, we're building an incredible empire for them. We're helping them to earn online every week. 3 times a week, we have our online biz Zooms. And we also have our masterminds where we help you create ads. We help to teach you and keep you up to date with the ever-changing online world to show you how you can start earning money right away online. And it's not going to be like, oh, you're going to be rich in a couple of days, but you will be if you work at it a year, a couple of years down the road. Sooner you can quit your job. It all depends on how much time and effort you want to put into it.
You only got time, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with your time? Are you gonna spend your time when you're young, going out partying, drinking, hitting pops, chasing girls? Are you gonna chase yourself a nest? You turn 56 years old. I'm sure you don't want to work in construction. Get up in the morning, you need to rest. You start getting sick. You start getting all this, back chronic pain and stuff. You don't really want to be working, right? So the best way is, what did I do? I've been out of my country. I've been out of this country for 12 years. I went out. I got myself a job. Yes, with my 9 to 5, I you know what I did with my 9 to 5? I bought myself a piece of land here in Barcelona. Now I got land that's paid. I got a business that works in the back.
You paid a lot of it off too with the business.
I paid, and then I got business, and I paid it up in my business as soon as I got it. The thing is that now I have a business that works in the back. I have land that's already paid. I already have a nest somewhere. I gotta build a house. But the thing is that I have a business that works for me. Okay, I don't have to go out there and work. And now guess what? I play trumpet. I like to go out there to have fun, and people will just give me money for fun. Another extra stream of income with my trumpet, you know, just to get a little change in there to give the kids, you know, buy them something or whatever, you know. Um, it's
You're
I don't
working
need
on
it.
your dreams.
I don't
No,
need the money.
you know
I just,
what? You always say you don't need it, but
I do.
your
absolutely. You don't need
talent, your talent, like we all have talents, and he sings this. Everybody here, my
Has
beautiful
talent.
business partners, I love them all. They're my best friends, honestly. Like they all have talents. They all have special talents. And if we come together and work on our dreams, our talents, what will we do? We'll make the world a better place. If we have money to do it with, if we have the time, we can actually do something amazing.
If people would do what they love to do, the world would be a much better place because they'd be sharing love all around, right? And this business, you know, it can run for you in the back at the same time you can do what you love to do.
Yeah.
It's just as easy. But the thing is that you do have to put a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, you know.
You know, the one thing that I can't see is how when somebody asks me for information, they're like, well, can't you just, you know, just tell me? I don't want to watch the workshop. I think to myself, if they don't want to watch the workshop,
What kind of people?
how are they going to put any time or effort into the business? We're wanting to help people.
That want to help. That want to
That-
help themselves.
Exactly. We want to help people who literally want to put time and effort into their business, that want to see the results, that don't just come in here and they work on their business for, you know, 20 minutes a week and they expect to see themselves making 10,000 a month. No, you have to work on your business a few hours a day. Okay. You have to work on your business and spend time when you don't work on your business, make up for it the next day. We'll show you how. Okay. If you're putting 8 to 12 hours a day into your 9 to 5, put at least a couple hours into this business. Stay up later. You'll literally, it says the ones who are so successful, okay, the boss men or the boss ladies, okay, are literally either waking up at 5 a.m. or going to sleep at 5 a.m. I'm the one who goes to sleep at 5 a.m., okay? So those ones that are building their empire, they show Amazon. He had a little desk and a spray paint of Amazon sign, and he was up late and he wasn't doing anything. And now look at him, rich as anything. Don't let your dreams die in that JOB. And the online world's taken over. That's why it's the best time to earn online. You don't know what's going to happen in that JOB, whether it's cars, because nowadays the cars are delivered to you. You don't even need to do sales. I literally see that. You can search everything online, and there's 2 little reps sitting at a desk. Oh yeah, here's your keys. Go get your car. Or, oh, we have it delivered with a guy who's delivering 10 cars at a time. You don't even need a sales rep. Whatever the case may be, the online world is taking over. Start earning online now in a legit way. You'll see this business for you. If you want, watch our workshop. So we have about 6 minutes. I'll give the floor. I know we've been going on. We're excited. We're here in Barcelona. I want to show you guys. Does anybody else want to add anything? Okay, guys. So I guess peace out from Barcelona, Spain. Hit that link. Add your name and your email. If you don't see a link on one of these posts here, then message us privately and we'll send you our free workshop. And then after that, we'll add you into our Earn Online Academy. And if you're in our online academy, Earn Online Academy, then there's a link there to sign up. You can take the next step, sign up, get your business started. We'll have our coaching call as coaches, and we'll help you every step of the way. Be a job quitter like Tito, okay? Like Akina. Yeah, like literally be a mom, a stay-at-home mom and a online biz boss.
Don't take that from the system. You're 20 years old now, and when you're 20 years old, it's your time to go have fun. That's the way the system has put you, so you can keep working for the rest of your life. When you're 20 years old and you're young, that's where you have to work hard. Because when you're 15, you're supposed to have a nest, not retire and stay all day sitting down in benches because you've worked your whole life, right?
You know, I want to mention this one more thing before I go. As you mentioned, the younger crowd. The younger crowds nowadays are super tech savvy. So if you're like 30 and under, you're tech savvy. I know you are. I know you are. You're tech savvy.
But you don't have to be tech savvy for this business.
But you don't have to be. But you youngins, because I know my 8-year-old, she is like She's very tech savvy. You youngins out there, you can be making a lot of money with what you're doing right now. You see those little reels you're making? You see those little posts you're
Those
making?
little TikTok things that you guys doing?
Anybody that's watching, yes, right now, and you're making a whole bunch of birthday shout outs and reels, and that's a waste of time to me. I'm like, these people probably spend an hour on this. You could be
ain't
making
money like
you
that.
could be making 5K a sale if you do that with us, because you're going to sell some amazing products with just one post, a couple of posts. Put that ad. It'll take you an hour to make that ad, just like you made your reel, and you can make a ton of money from it. This is not a joke. This is what we do. We're online
Listen,
digital marketers.
We're out here.
Yeah.
And you guys follow us on Facebook to see if it's real.
Yeah.
Follow us on Facebook to see if
Any
what we're
one of
saying
us
is real.
right now, if you see this on their page, just reach out to them. And also, if you see this on someone's page and they're not here right now, it means that they're a mentor and they can help you get started. And they may have some errands to run that they didn't make it today, or they're shy, but they still want to show you that they do help people. So
Exactly.
thank you all. God
So
bless.
everybody
Thank you
take
for
care.
coming.
See you on
Love
the other
you
side.
all. Bye.